Right, so bit of practice for Aero and the gang on puppy foundation scheme exercises. So we have, I'll just run through literally the list. I've got the list that I can bring for you. So we've got, the first couple of things are pretty much, you know, that they've got ID tags and things like that. And then we need the attentive response to name. So all we're looking for with that, Aero, here. It would help if you were on the camera, I guess, wouldn't it? I'm doing it this in portrait mode so you can actually see everyone, but not really helpful, is it? Okay, what's that, Mel? Let's see. I said the wrong word. I think you see. I shouldn't have said that. Merlin. Merlin, yes. Ripley, yes. Aero. Yay! Clever girl. Aero, yes, good girl. Yeah, so showing that they have an understanding of what their name is. Then we've got play with puppy. So play can be whatever you want it to be, pretty much. What are you doing up there, you? So, can you get it? Oh yeah, go on, Aero. Aero, 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 playing with a tree. Doobie, 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 doo. And it's to show that you can interact with your dog, basically. All right, so all it would be if she wants to play with a toy, it'd be with a toy, interacting with her. Oh, what have we got, Aero? What have we got? That she doesn't just jump at you and try and take her arm off, that she's not. Takes the toy and just goes off and plays by herself, that there's interaction happening. Oh, what have we got? What have we got? Where's it gone? Where's it gone, Aero? Where's it gone? Yay! You don't have to get up there. Good girl. There's a clever girlie. Yes, she is. Oh, yes, she is. Oh, where's she gone? Where's she gone? Oh, yes, she's such a clever girl. Yes, she is. Yay! Can you tap? Aero boo? Tap? Yay! He's a clever girl. So then with my two, it's a little bit different because they're not the biggest of play dogs. Oh, my Merlin. So with them, it's more doing little bits of fun stuff. Yay! Twist and twist. Good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Ripley will play, so she's got a tiny little mouse. Ripper chip, ripper chop, chip chips. Can you get it, Rips? Can you get it? Yeah, what a clever girlie. What a clever girl. Really, what's in here? What have we got in the toy box? Oh, what's this? What's this? Oh no, I've got everyone playing now. We don't need everyone. Ripley. Ripley, get it. Can you get it? Oh, yes you can. Rip chips. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good girl. Oh, that's good. I don't know what they're doing. What are they doing, hey? What a silly pair. Yeah. Ripley, wait, okay. So we've got lots and lots of play. Rip, can't play. Doesn't work with all of you. Ripley, get it. This is not able to play with a tree. Right, thank you. So, play. Show that you can play. Show that you can finish the play, which we can. Good girl. There's a good girl. Hello. Good and good. So the play will vary depending on a dog, but for Aero, she will obviously just play. If you pick a toy up, she'll pretty much play with it. Put it back in there. Then we have, okay, so socialisation with a placid dog unknown to the puppy. So this is to check that she's not scared, wary, and also doesn't go over the top and try and jump on the dog's head. So for that, we will take Aero out somewhere, or you know, when we happen to be out, so things like Jimmy's farm, etc. We can obviously do that there. So all that will literally be is just walking Aero along. Aero boo. Okay, come then. You're gonna get up. There's a clever girl. Come in. Good girl. So we'll just walk along with her. There's a clever girl. And then if there's another dog nearby, we'll walk past a couple of times, we'll go a little bit closer, make sure the owner's okay for us to go a little bit closer, and check that she isn't overly stressed or stressed at all, that she's not worried about it, she doesn't hide, doesn't cower, doesn't get, like I say, jump on the dog's head in play, anything like that, that she's literally can do what she's doing with Merlin here. You've got the toy back out again, have you? So like, I'll show you with Merlin because he's the one that's actually up. Where have you gone? Get in. Get in here. Good boy. Yes, good lad. That he's happy and he's walking past without any problems whatsoever. Can you go through that side? Can you do side for me? I don't want extra things. I just want side. Can you go circle? Yeah. That he's not bothered. at all. Yep, that's what we're looking for. So we can do that when we're out and about. Then we've got adult person unknown to the puppy. Now Aero has met a fair few people over the months. But again, I'm sure that there will be a person that will be more than happy to help us out to work with. And so with that, they just need to be introduced to someone, man or woman, make friends with her without immediately descending upon in friendship. So she shouldn't be backing away or worried. But again, we don't really want her jumping all over them. So she should be able to be in a sit, and then the person can then call her to them and say hello, give her a little fuss, and she'd be absolutely fine with that. Now she does that with people that are next door neighbours. She's actually seen them when we're out and she's been fine. She's met people in different places. She's met people with high-vis jackets and umbrellas and hats, people with walking sticks, and you name it. She's met so many people now and seen so many people that I can't see it being a problem. But that, again, that's something that we can have memory issues there. So back again. So yes, so people absolutely fine. Noise distraction. So this is showing that a general everyday noise doesn't again upset or stress Aero out. So right at this moment in time, we've got the washing machine on in the background. It's actually the new washing machine. I've only heard it a couple of times and it is confusing them slightly because it's so quiet compared to the old one that it's an odd little noise here and there. So they're sort of listening, but obviously they're not, as you can see, they're not bothered. I've got the fan on in the lounge there. There's sort of bits of noise, the birds and parrots and that making a noise. Every now and then we hear noise from next door, but not very often. So it will be a case of making a noise. I suspect we can rely on Harry to do something for us to make a noise. So something being dropped perhaps, or something being moved, anything, just general noise basically. And just again, she shouldn't be stressed by it or upset by it or anything like that. So then we've got handling and inspection. Examination basically. So with examination, in the higher levels of the Good Citizen scheme, it's a little bit more in depth. When it's puppy foundation, we still want the dogs to obviously do it. Let's just go down there. So I do it with Merlin as he's here. So what we're looking for is that we can look. That's the washing machine. Oh my god. Right, you have that and you have that. So as you can see, it's new. I've only heard it a couple of times. John turns it off. I don't know how you use it. So we'll just have that in the background for a moment. But yes, what we would be working on is looking at the ears. That's a good boy. That's nice. Checking in the eyes. I see. Look at you. That's a good boy. Checking that we can look at the teeth and gums. Good boy, that we can open the mouth. That's a very good lad. And then checking that we can look at paws, front and back, wouldn't we? Can we do this paw? Thank you very much. Good boy. Not this paw. That's good. Thank you very much. Can I look at this one? Yes. Can I look at this one as well? I can't see because your bum's in the way. There's a good boy that you can look at feet and nails and things like that. There's a good lad. That's nice. So, let's do Aero next. You can have that. Aero, hi darling. Can I have a look at this ear? So just, you'll be able to show that you can do this. Good girl. I know, it's weird having drop ears, isn't it? And then we have a little look at the eye, make sure there's no inflammation on that third eye, nothing in there. No, sorry darling, you won't finish that. No gunk. All looks good, doesn't it? Yeah. And then we can check teeth and gums. That all looks lovely. What a good girl. Can we open the mouth? No, I'm still eating my treat. Finish your treat. Finish your treat, you. Where's the little gap? There it is. Open. Yay, that's very clever. That's a good girlie. She says, you're not having my treat though. Good girl. Then we want to be able to look all round here, don't we? Look at these lovely nails. I know, she says you did my nails last night and you cut it. I caught her nail by mistake. Didn't I? I'm sorry about that. She says, yeah, I didn't like that much. Here you go. And there you go. Can I look at this one? Which one can I see? do a little bit of work with her on that. Hello, Lily. I did catch the nail by mistake. Ripley, quick. Over there. Get over it. Over. Is it? Down. Just checking that you can check all of her feet, all of her nails, that sort of thing. So that won't be a problem because I'm going to work on that now. It was only last night that I caught a toe. Well, not a toe, I caught a foot. Wasn't it, darling? You were laying there ever so nicely and then I caught one. I know, it's my fault. I was trying to do it cack-handed. So yeah, so for the examination side of things, so just checking that you can just sort of feel her over and put your hands on her and stuff like that, which as you can see is not going to be a problem. I just need to get her back where she was with the old nails. So then we've got puppy recall, so we just need a couple of steps. Oh, sorry sweetie. Distance and then calling for a recall. Where all my treats gone? Right, Merlin want to do one? Merlin come. Good. Ripley. Ripley come. Good girl. And let's throw a treat for Aero boo. Ready. Aero come. She's caught with a wire. Aero. Aero come. Good girl. Come closer than that. Yeah, that's a good girl. That's nice. That's a good girlie. So just showing that you can call her. So I'm using Aero come. Obviously, if that's not a word you want to use, then we can adjust. She will also work to whistle if you prefer to use the whistle. Otherwise, fine. Okay. Oh dear. Come on. Oh. Good boy. Ripley chips. Ripley come. Good. Where's Aero boo gone? Aero come. Yes, good girl. Okay, so nice little recall. Then it's showing the basic puppy positions, which is stand, sit and down. Okay, which, you know, she's done these from the day we got her almost. Hi Merlin, you go over there for me please, Ripley. There you go. So Aero, can you go sit? We are. You're not really on camera though, are you? Can you stand? Good, stand. There's a good girl. Come a bit closer. Sit. Good girl. Good girl. Can you go that way, Aero? Face this way for me. Good girl. Flat. Yes, good girl. Good flat. That's a very good girl. And Aero stand. Okay, stand. Yes. Very nice and flat. Yes, good girl. That's nice. And Aero up and sit. Sit down. All my legs stay sitting and lean. Stand. Yes, good girl. Nice. Very clever girl. So no problem getting into position. She can do flat on verbal cue. She can do flat from a distance. She can do it next to me at peekaboo. She's started doing it with her back to me. So that isn't a problem. Sit, she can do from all of those angles as well. Going from a down to a sit is a little bit harder, but that is generally the case with most dogs. But we will practice that more. Walking in a controlled manner, so we need about 20 steps, 20 paces, and a turn that she won't be pulling. So obviously you have seen that when she's very excited, she can get to the end of that lead and she is strong. However, she can also walk very nicely when we are working on it, can't we? So I can't see that being a big issue, but we'll do a little bit more practice with you holding on to her and holding on to the lead and working with her and getting her focus and attention and things like that, so that's not a problem. One thing that works quite nicely generally, Aero, come here then, is getting things like a look at me, look at girl, Aero, good girl, you're gonna look, get back a bit, there's a good girl, you look at me, there's a good girl, because when they're looking they're not pulling. So a look is really nice, so we can combine those two together. So it's just when you're doing an assessment, if you can do the best your dog can possibly do, then you're definitely going to pass it basically. She can walk nicely as well. Stay for approximately 10 seconds. You need to be a pace away and then 10 seconds of it. So, getting through these treats quick, haven't we guys? I have to put them out of reach though. So Doesn't really matter. It's taken a while because I have to keep deleting stuff on my phone. So stays and waits. So 10 seconds approximately. Aero is in the time it's taken me to delete stuff and restart my phone. Aero is now having a nap. But we will see if we can get her to move out of position and then back into a position. Aero. Hey, good girl. Come on. Good. You're going to sit and flat. Good. Merlin. Flat down. Good. Down properly. Wait. Ripley. Wait. So wait. So about 10 seconds. About a step away. Wait. 2, 3. Wait. 5, 6, 7. Wait. 9, 10. Wait. Good girl. Good girl. And then we go back to reward and praise. Good girlie. Okay, Aero. Yay! Okay! Very good, good girl. Oh, yeah. What a clever girl. So that's not going to be a problem at all. We can just practice that at yours a little bit more to get her used to doing it everywhere. Yes, we can. Yeah, forward a little bit. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Yeah, good girl. So we've got stay. So that's not a problem at all. Taking an item from the puppy. Yeah, depends on the item, doesn't it? Yeah. So let's have a look. What we got. What we got. Should we try this? Ready? Go that way. Come round. Go on then. Go peekaboo. Do you like it there? Can you go? Hold. You're gonna hold it for longer than that. Hold it. Tap. Yeah, there's a clever cow. So not a problem. I will admit I've kind of reverted into my word of tar, but oh, hold, drop. Yes, good girl. I've started adding drop in there because not everyone uses tar. Good girl. It's only because I use things like the word drop for other things because I've got so many words meaning other tricks for my dogs, so I end up using tar. So yeah, so that's again, it shouldn't be a problem. I just play with this toy here. So that's that one. And food manners. So food manners is showing that she will take a treat without taking all your arm away. So literally, good boy, like that. Yeah, so I'm using cocktail sausages at the moment. Good girl, yeah, it's nice and calm like that, which I don't. So yeah, it's stopping and starting so often now. I have no idea what's actually been captured on video, so I'm gonna have to piece everything together and send it over. But not a problem with food manners. She's gone to sleep now, bless her. So yeah, nothing there that I don't think she'll do with you guys handling. I think that'll be fine. I'm just going to do more work with her slowly, back on the nails, make sure she's happy with that. She's right with the back feet, it's the front one, because it was the front one that I caught. I managed to get most of them, and it was the very last one that I caught, unfortunately. And so she did bleed. She didn't bleed very long. When Merlin's bleed, it's like for several hours, and hers was literally like 30 seconds. So I should do some more work on that, but as a general rule, she is fine for everything that's on the list for the puppy foundation scheme. So we will have a look at that whenever you would like to have a look at that, when I see you next, or you know, when it doesn't have to be next time, whenever you fancy, so we can work on those exercises for you handling at home and also when we're out and about, yeah, and go from there, and I can obviously see how she gets on. So that is just an update on the puppy foundation scheme exercises taken in God knows how many separate videos, and I'm now going to piece them together for you.